Water is a precious element for mankind. On average, a total of 8% of water is used domestically. 22% of water is used for industrial purposes, whilst the remaining 70% is used for agricultural purposes. In 2010, the world population stood at 6.8 billion and is estimated to grow by 1.3% each year. Globally, nations are struggling with issues related to clean water supply. Issues as pollution, economic crisis, financial capabilities to supply clean water, and the unpredictable weather, which is beyond our control. One question remains: can the present water resources meet the growing demand? Malaysia has 150 river basins. These river basins contribute 98% of the country's source of raw water. Such raw water requires treatment that comply with guidelines by the Ministry of Health and the World Health Organization. The supply and management of water supply need high costs for infrastructures, operations, and regular maintenance. More water supply infrastructures must be built to fulfill our long-term needs. However, on average, the current water tariff is insufficient to cater for the high cost to fulfill demand. This affects the government's delivery of a sustainable water supply system to the consumers. The water supply treatment process for domestic use begins with the construction of its infrastructure. Basically, the infrastructure will consist of water catchment area, water treatment plant, and a series of complex water pipelines. Raw water from dams, rivers and groundwater from water catchment areas are channeled to the water treatment plant. The first treatment process is aeration. This increases oxygen and removes taste and odor. Secondly, through a coagulation and flocculation process, sticky particles called floc are formed. Flocs and water will undergo the third process called sedimentation. 95% of floc settle at the bottom of the treatment tank and become separated from water. Water will then be passed through filters to refrain the remaining particles. Purified water will be disinfected to kill illness-causing microorganisms. Water will be pumped into a balancing reservoir and thereafter flow to service reservoirs located in residential and industrial areas. Through a series of pipelines, finally, quality and clean treated water will reach the consumers. Once used, water will be channeled to sewage treatment plant for treatment and ultimately released back to the river. Do you realize that pollution reduces the quality of our raw water resources? Polluted water contains microorganisms that can cause illnesses. Thus, polluted raw water require intensive treatment, leading to additional treatment costs. Our awareness on the protection of water resources can help contain the rising water treatment costs. Together, we must preserve our valuable water resources to ensure the continual supply of clean water. Water source of life, a legacy to be passed on.